All right, I'm going to try and make this. This one's going to be short. It's going to be short. So just listen real quick. In like 1984 or 80, no, 1984, all my family that where I grew up in Greenwood, Indiana, my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, uh, Bill Chamberlain, we're all living down in Florida, West Palm Beach, Florida. At I think 83, 84, everybody but me packed up and left Florida and went straight out to Arizona, Mesa, Arizona. I ain't lying to you. Ask any one of them. See, that's what I want to tell you guys. I've got a channels. I got so many channels and stuff now. Everybody knows where I'm at. Facebook, whatever. I got people who knew me when I was 5, 6 years old. I got people, in towns that I grew up in, other than family members and stuff, folks. You know what I'm talking about. But I got people that's known me from when I first started riding mini bikes at 3 and going up to all through the states that I've lived in, which is 11 states I've lived in, over 50 different cities, not even counting all that, but I've driven a semi back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, up and down, and back and forth, for 14 years across this country and met people doing, and not even that, the vacations that my parents used to take. We went a month every year we spent traveling this country. Uh, when my family left Florida, my brother went with them. I was, like I said, out of my mom, dad, my brother, and my sister, and her husband, and their first child, Christopher, they all shot to Arizona, and I stayed in Florida. That my brother went out there and set everything up. He was setting it up before I'd get out there. So when I left Florida and I got out to Mesa, Arizona, which I think it was about a year, maybe 2 years after, they went out to Arizona. I think it's somewhere between a year, maybe a year and a half, somewhere around that. Then I left my car sitting on the side of the interstate with the keys in it, and I caught a bus out to Arizona. And that's a fact. My brother went out there to set everything up. I get out there. He's gonna introduce me to people. Said, let's do it, man. I'm young and dumb. I want to see some women. Oh, he go, hey, there's a big old, it was right around Halloween, big old Halloween party. He's going, come on, Brian. I'll take you to a big old Halloween party. You ready for it? And I go, hey, it's going to be women. Hey, oh yeah, all kinds of women. I'm like, all right, let's go. Now, let me tell you something, folks. At that point, I had this car that was called a Pontiac Phoenix. Pontiac Phoenix. 4-cylinder, no turbos, nothing like that. It was almost a 2-seater, but they did force a back seat in it. And you could call it a 4-seater. And it had a luggage rack on the back door. Hey, it was a good looking little cheap car that I could afford. Come on, folks. I'm a hillbilly. Hey, it ran. I'll drive it if it runs. But I got it on credit and I was buying it. And then the luggage rack, because I was into CBs at that time, folks, I put this like 7-foot CB antenna off the back of the luggage rack, right in the middle of it. I mean, back then that was cell phones, folks. That was as close as you could get to cell phones. Was a powerful CB radio, or if you went and got licensed and everything, you could run ham radios. I mean, ham radios, but you gotta have permits. CBs, you didn't have to back then. Oh, they said we had to, but we did. My brother says, hey, yeah, this Halloween party is going to be great. So he gives me the address and everything. And I drive over here in this little car with a big old... Folks, I wasn't wearing the hat, all right? I wasn't wearing the hat. I had a little bit more hair, I think. Maybe. Everybody always thought I was a cop anyway. No beard, nothing like that. Or mustache, no beard, nothing. I pull up in this car with this antenna on the back. It looks like a remote control car. That's what everybody always said. I get out, I go in, and the music's bouncing, the rock and roll, whatever going on, everybody's in costume. Everybody. I'm telling you what, everybody was in costume. I saw Cinderellas. I saw all kinds of different, whatever, women. I can't even give you the Cinderella, witches, not warlocks, because the only other costume I saw, and this is the whole point of this video, took me this long, folks. You guys owe me. Because the only other costume in there that a guy was wearing was Hell's Angels. Do you think they were in makeup or no? Hell's Angels. When I pulled in, I had to drive all the way down around the corner, back into this neighborhood to find a parking spot at this party. And I'm like, my brother didn't tell me nothing about this crap. He just said, hey, Halloween party. There's going to be a lot of women there and stuff. He didn't, Hell's Angels. Hell's Angels would have been what he should have started with. Hey, this is a Hell's Angels Halloween party. No, he didn't do that to me. He came out, he set everything up, so I'm going along with it. I walk in there and I'm just amazed. I mean, there's Harley just all the way up and down these streets around there, all the way around the house and everything where this party, Harley's everywhere. I told him, I said, I'm in there. My brother's introducing me to these women and kind of telling me, hey, don't mess with her. That's a member of girlfriend. Don't mess with this one. There you go. There's 3 or 5 or 10 of them right there. You could, just if somebody tells you, get away from her, get away from her. Hey, I can do that. They tell me to get away from them all the time. I can do that. But anyway, I'm standing there for a minute. All of a sudden, I ain't playing with you. I'm putting my hat back on. I ain't that party no more. I'm standing there and I'm looking around, checking things out. All of a sudden, I start hearing something happening over here. I'm like, and I mean, it sounds like blows and kicks and all. I come walking around this wall, And I look over, and I mean, there's like 10 guys that are just beating the heck out of this guy that's on the floor. Beating the heck out of him. Kicking him, punching him. I think this is a beating in, is what I thought it was. You know, they was beating somebody into the gang. That's what I heard that stuff. I ain't never been involved in this crap. Oh no. He robbed one of the members, and he was being not punished. Punishment was going to happen, but he was being put out. Put out. I'm standing there like, yeah. Man, this seems pretty serious. I'm walking around. I mean, the music's going. I'm drinking a beer and everything. There was a group of guys standing over there. I was like, I'm going to do Watachi. I walk over to him and I said, you know what? I don't even know why anybody is still sitting here. Who owns that Honda 350 that's sitting out? Man, they parked that sucker up on the sidewalk. And I sit back and I go, who owns it? Oh, these guys. Boom, they're going out the doggone door. They want to find a 350 Honda sitting out. They want that thing to be sitting there. And I'm just busting up. Let's just say I lived through the night. I did. I made them mad. But because I said that to them, they let me live. Basically, because there's so many of them. I tell this story because I know the channels and where I share this. There's people from all of the times that I'm talking about that can verify what I'm saying. Will they speak up or not? I don't know. But they know it's true. God loves you guys. I love you guys. I'm telling you. Best thing you can do in your life has nothing to do with money, your health, or anything like that. Best thing you can do, you got to get your spirit right in order for your life to be right. Don't believe me? Watch and see. I love you guys. Seek Jesus.